Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, Bears fans. Let's get to the news, all right. Bears fans, buckle up because what I'm about to share could be one of those seismic shifts in the NFL landscape, especially in the NFC North. Rumors and whispers are swirling around a potential blockbuster trade that could reshape our division and significantly boost Chicago's chances of mounting another deep playoff run. And trust me, this isn't just some fantasy talk. We're talking about the possibility of Fred Warner, the San Francisco 49ers All-Pro linebacker, potentially making his way to the Windy City. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but the NFL is all about those shockwaves, and right now, the buzz is real. Let's dive into what's fueling all this speculation. The 49ers, currently sitting at 4-5 in a season that's been a roller coaster, are facing some serious financial and roster challenges. According to reports from ESPN's Adam Schefter, the 49ers are in a tight spot cap-wise with around $4 million in available space, and they're under pressure to extend key players like Brock Purdy, who's set to command around $42 million. With their offense struggling, averaging just 215 yards per game, the team is looking for solutions, and one of the most talked-about options is trading Fred Warner. Now, why Warner? Well, he's a game changer, a true top 10 linebacker in PFF grades for 2025, with a resume that speaks for itself. Last season, he racked up 95 tackles, 6 interceptions, 3 sacks, and earned a stellar 92.0 grade in coverage. His ability to cover, make plays, and lead the defense is what makes him a rare commodity. His advanced stats are impressive: EPA of -0, 46 per snap, YAC denied of 29 yards per reception, and 17 tackles for loss. Throughout his career, he's been a tackling machine, with over 900 stops and 18 interceptions, though he did suffer a knee injury in Week 6 of last season, limiting him to 76% of snaps. His intelligence in slot coverages is off the charts, with a 93.5 grade, and he showed his knack for big plays with 2 picks against the Rams in Week 1. Comparably, his coverage skills are similar to some of the best in the league, like Patrick Queen's 91.0 PFF grade in Baltimore. So what's the play here? The 49ers are looking for cap space to extend key players like Purdy and secure their team's future. But their recent instability, averaging just 215 yards per game, has them considering options. The trade talk involves the Bears sending a second-round pick in 2026 and a fourth-round pick in 2027 to San Francisco in exchange for Warner. This isn't just about acquiring a star. It's about transforming Chicago's defense and elevating our entire roster to a whole new level. And that's where it gets interesting from a strategic standpoint. The Bears' defense, led by young talents, has shown flashes of being a solid unit, but they need that extra push, more experience, more leadership, and more playmaking ability. Warner brings all of that in spades. His addition would not only shore up our linebacker core, but also significantly improve our run defense and pass coverage. With Warner on the field, projections show an increase of about 115 tackles, a decrease of 25% in EPA per play allowed, and an uptick of 8 interceptions per game. That's a game changer. It's the kind of upgrade that turns a good defense into a great one, especially in a division where rivals like Green Bay and Minnesota are always looking to strike back. Now imagine the impact on our secondary, which has been solid but could really benefit from Warner's football IQ and coverage skills. His ability to read plays, anticipate routes, and make crucial interceptions makes him a perfect fit for our style of play. Plus, his leadership could serve as a catalyst for our younger players, helping them develop and step up in big moments. The Bears are in a prime position to make a statement, especially as they are currently 5-3, with the third-best third-down defense in the league, allowing just 39% of conversions post-Odhiambo. Adding Warner could push us even further, transforming our unit into an elite divisional force that can contend deep into January. And speaking of the playoffs, the odds for the Super Bowl LXI are already shifting. Prior to this rumor, the Bears' chances were relatively modest, But with Warner potentially on board, those odds could skyrocket from +6-0 to around +2-0. Imagine the boost in confidence, the added firepower, and the psychological advantage of having a player of Warner's caliber. His presence in the middle could be the X factor that elevates Chicago from playoff hopefuls to serious contenders. In the playoffs last season, Warner's impact was undeniable. He's a player who can turn the tide in critical moments, and bringing that energy to Soldier Field would be a huge boost for us. But let's be real here, this isn't just about acquiring a star linebacker, it's about making a statement. The Bears are rebuilding, and this move could send a message that Chicago is serious about competing at the highest level. Warner's leadership, combined with his on-field production, could serve as the cornerstone for a defense that's looking to dominate the NFC North and make a real run at the Super Bowl. It's a bold move, yeah, but if the reports are true, it's one that could define our franchise's direction for years to come. Of course, there are skeptics. Some say trading Warner, especially given his elite status, is too risky and could weaken the 49ers significantly. After all, losing a player like him would be a blow, and the 49ers might worry about their transition, especially with a coach like Kyle Shanahan trying to keep things stable. There's also the concern that San Francisco might not be willing to part ways with such a key piece unless the offer is compelling enough, something the Bears are prepared to negotiate for. But if the deal goes through, it could turn the tide in our favor, giving us the kind of defensive backbone that wins championships. Now, this isn't just wishful thinking or some rumor based on hearsay. The NFL offseason is full of surprises, and trades of this magnitude happen more often than you think. The Bears have been quietly building a solid core, and adding a player like Warner could be the finishing touch that propels us into serious postseason contention. It's about making the right moves, understanding the value of a player who's been recognized as one of the top linebackers in the league, and leveraging that to push our team over the edge. So, Bears fans, this is the moment to get excited, to stay tuned, and to keep supporting your team no matter what happens. Whether this trade materializes or not, knowing that the front office is exploring all options shows that Chicago isn't settling. They're aiming for greatness, and with the right moves, we could be looking at a future where the Bears are not just playoff contenders but real Super Bowl challengers again. The NFC North is changing, and it's up to us to embrace whatever comes next, with the hope that one day soon we'll be celebrating another Lombardi Trophy back home in Chicago. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think a trade for Fred Warner is the move we need to elevate our defense and push us closer to a Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. Let's keep the passion alive because the best is yet to come for our team.